Anybody that's following my channel know I'm into everything. Okay. I'm either playing the stock market, fixing my old truck, fixing a water heater, fixing my air conditioner. I'm always fooling with something. This is quail eggs. Okay. We got some quail eggs. Now I bought uh, this little machine right here from Amazon. A little cheap incubator. I think it was $40. It's an egg incubator. Now you can do chicken eggs and you can do duck eggs or quail eggs. We're doing quail eggs. Hopefully you can see in there. Okay. There's quail eggs. Let me put it from the light from the side. Okay. See the quail eggs? I raise chickens. I really don't raise quail. And I'm actually doing this for somebody else. Doing this for a friend, relative. And they're going out of state. So I actually bought the incubator, and I want some chicken. I want some more chicken eggs, some more chickens. She's gonna do me some chicken eggs, and I'm babysitting her quail eggs now, and I'm gonna give her the incubator for hatching me out some chickens. Okay, can you just read the temperature? 99.5. Okay. Now it's got automatic turners right here. See this? This little thing turn. Okay. And you can put marks on the eggs, or you can just look at the egg and I think it turns every 90 minutes. It turns. And that's pretty much all you got to do. You got to have water. Okay. If you see right here, okay, this is a Pepsi bottle. This hooks to a Pepsi bottle. This all came with the water. It wouldn't hook to a regular water bottle, but you can use like a Pepsi bottle, I'm sure a Coke or something like that. And we have to lift it up a little bit so that the water would flow. Now there's two different things, two different compartments, which I'm going to show in a minute, for the water. Okay, the first compartment is a small compartment. When you first start your eggs, you put it in a small compartment, and then you go what they call lockdown. You go to the larger compartment. I'm saying compartment, it's like a tray on the bottom. Just here, I'm gonna show you. That holds the water. You want the small one when you first start it, then you put the big one. Okay. You put the eggs in, and just like this, and you let them roll. You let them take care for, let me see how many days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 days. Look like 15. Yeah, 15 days. And 15 days, we take the rollers out. This is quail eggs. It's different for chicken. We take the rollers out, and there's a little grid that comes with the thing. You put the little grid, and it keeps their feet from getting in the water. Okay. And she's done this before, so she gave me a sheet of sandpaper. You put the grid, put the sandpaper on top, and then there's going to be water under there, under the grid. Okay, and they'll finish hatching out, which I want to film. Okay. So they should hatch out after you go to lockdown. Lockdown is when you pull the rollers out, put the grid. They should hatch within the next 4 or 5 days. Okay? So we're going to film them being hatched. And we just throw this towel over the top of it. Now there's no gauge for humidity or anything. I'm going to lift this up so it might start beeping because of the Because once the temperature drops, it'll start beeping. But watch, if I want to, see, press this button, last button on the end. See, turn this little light on. Okay, that's for candling your egg. That's to see if there's anything in it. Okay, so you can take an egg and put on here, and it'll let you know if there's something starting to grow inside of it. Okay, it's called candling. Let's see where we at right here. Okay. Like I said, it's a little cheap. $40, I think it was, something like that. Okay, I'm going to lift this up, see if I can show you something. It's got wires attached to it, so. Okay. Okay, there you can see the rolls. Yes, they're starting to beep because of the temperature dropping. And if you can see that under this, there's the small tray, and then the big tray goes further in. Anyway, we've got 18 quail eggs. I'm going to close this so it'll shut up. Okay. See what happened to temperature. When your temperature drops down, it goes off. This goes back, it's going to go back to the temperature. Now we set the temperature. You can set the temperature for quail, or you set the temperature for chickens. Okay. We set it at 99.5, so when this thing gets to 99.5, it's going to quit making noise. Now this thing comes in a styrofoam box deal, which is part of it. And we took it out of the styrofoam. Okay, because we're in the house here. I'm in my kitchen. Like it's on top of my antique washing machine. Okay. So once the temperature gets to 99.5, it's going to quit blinking. When the eggs roll, a purple light comes on. And what we do is we watch the eggs, and we put some marks on the eggs. So we watch them. Just check every now and then. What I said, 99.5? Yeah, it's heading that way. See, now it's 99.1. So once it's out of the danger zone, it quits blinking. It's going to go to 99.5. It's 3, 4, 5. There it is. Back to 99.5. Okay. So I'm hoping to film them when they start coming out. And they have been in here for, let's see how many days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've been in 7 days. Okay. So I'm gonna film it I'm gonna come back and film it when they start pecking out of the shells. Hopefully we'll get a half a dozen of them at least. I guess we've got 18 eggs. Now she has quail, so she brought 6 eggs. 6 we put here. And she went out to a place and bought fertile eggs. She bought, what's that, 12 fertile eggs right there. Okay. So, we're going to try that. And then once she starts getting chicken eggs, we're going to do the chicken eggs. And, I'm going to give her the incubator when she gets back from out of state, and she can do my eggs for me. And then to buy a chicken from Tractor Supply is going to cost you $4 or $5. A little bitty baby chicken. Okay. So it's a lot cheaper if you buy an incubator for $40. And it's a print. And then I'll get a few eggs from her and a few chickens, I should say, from her. So I got videos on how with my chickens, how I raise my chickens and what I feed them and to get them to lay, and the light I use. That's all in another video that I posted probably last year. It's on my channel somewhere. Okay. Well, so we're in everything. We might be playing the stock market in 1 minute. We might be hatching out eggs one minute. We might be working on a mobile truck. Might be doing a water heater. Might be changing parts out of the air conditioner. And anyway, that's where we are. So when I come back, hopefully the little birds are pecking their way out. Okay, another thing I want to say for the water. Okay, we had this too low. Okay, you notice we got it in a little saucer. We had this too low and it wasn't putting water into here. Okay, so we had to raise it up. There's two connections here. Okay, you can see them. There's two connections on it. One is for the light, kind of makes it worse. There's two connections there. One connection goes to the small tray in here, like I showed you, and the other one goes to the large tray. Now once we go to lockdown, we're going to switch this hose over to the large tray. Right now it's on the small tray. Okay. And we just cover this with a cloth. Okay, it's the winter time right now. And there is a vent on top that you can open up, but we don't need it. Like I said, you buy this thing, this will fit right into a styrofoam box that came with this. And you can leave it in the styrofoam box. Let's say like you're out in a shed or something, someplace, and you want to maintain the heat better. Okay, this is kind of warm. This is in the house. But the problem with the styrofoam box, it's about, I don't know, half-inch thick. The problem with the styrofoam box is you can't see we want to see what's going on in there. Okay. After you've done this a dozen times, it probably doesn't make any difference. You just leave it in the styrofoam box. If you want to look in it, you just lift it up like I did. But here we want to make sure it's turning. We want to make sure everything's working. Oh, by the way, it's my first time incubating eggs. I've raised quail, I've raised chickens, but I've never incubated anything. So, we'll be back when the little birds start coming along. They're going to be little. And we got some food, and we got another little cage we're going to put them in. And she's going to be back from where she's going probably about the time or a little bit after they start hatching out. Okay. So we have a neighbor that hatched out some chickens, and we went over there and visited with them, and they have a big incubator, and they grow fast. Not long after they hatch out, they're wet, they don't look like much, and not long after they dry. Next thing you know, they're going around pecking and drinking water. They find the water and they find the feed right away. I'm talking about chickens now. Now quail, it's so small. I mean, it ought to be fun. All right, how we do it here? Hatch out quail eggs. Okay, something else I want to say. I got the flashlight off to the side right here, and you might not pick it up, but you can see the water level right here. Okay, and if you look inside the incubator, you can see the tray. That's the small tray under there. Now, to make sure that you're getting water, you just shake the incubator. You can see the water's moving. It might be hard to tell, but that's the water level. Then you see you got water. Okay. The bigger tray is on the other side. It fills the whole rest of the incubator. So, like I said, once we go to lockdown, we're going to go to the bigger tray. We're going to switch our hose over there. And there's a little plug so the water won't be able to come back out. So, you just leave the water that's in the small tray, just leave it in there when you switch your hose. And it'll dry out, and then the whole rest of the incubator will be full of water. You need a lot of moisture humidity, evidently when the birds are coming out, or the last 4 days, 3 or 4 days, before they start pecking their way out. And then you can help them along with the tweezers, or if they're struggling, it's gonna be very, very gentle with them. So, all right.